Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first ever video series that isn't a stream. This is Pokemon Volt White 2 Redux, a ROM hack made by that was made earlier this year by Apex Cubed, as you can see. Um, it is a remake of a ROM hack. It's a remake of a ROM hack. Of Volt White 2, which was released shortly after the original Black 2 and White 2 came out 10 years ago. This says, hold on. What the heck? Alright, well, this is a typical, me thing that happened during the recording. Hold on a sec. Alright, I am paused. Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. There was some lag, there was some input errors. Typical stuff to expect from this channel. Anyway, so this is a ROM hack. So Apex Cubed, a talented ROM hacker, has teamed up with Drayano to remake his old ROM hack. It features similarly to the original Volt White 2 and Blaze Black 2, it features an expanded Pokédex and generally more challenging battles. But more importantly, in this remake, it made some new additions like brand new moves, the Fairy type being added. Various Pokemon got rebalanced, which we will go over as we go through this adventure, and various new scripted events has been added. This ROM hack was a very big advancement to Gen 5 scripting when it comes to ROM hacking. And today we're going to play through it in challenge mode. This is not a Nuzlocke. This is not a Nuzlocke. I don't think throughout this playthrough, I don't think I will have the patience to reset everything again and again. But, it is what it is. Anyways, with that, let us begin. If I can begin, why is my... Oh, wait, I see what's going on. There you go. It's because yeah, I'm a silly individual. Okay. Hey there. Welcome to Pokemon Blaze Black 2 Redux, or Pokemon Volt White 2 Redux. In this case, we're playing Volt White 2 Redux. You may... You may be seeing Professor Juniper, but it's Apex Cubed and Drayano speaking. We're the developers of this hack. They hijacked Juniper's body. What do we do about it? You likely know the basics of the hack. We're looking at new wild encounters, a more challenging game, extra boosts to many weaker Pokemon, and moves from later games, among many other features. For context, this game was released shortly after Legends Arceus released, so expect new moves from that game, but nothing from Scarlet and Violet. As a matter of fact, there's some differences between the Pokemon Legends Arceus moves in this game in comparison to how they transitioned into Scarlet and Violet, which we'll get to later. The Unova region is the same as its core, but enhanced with many modern features that you'll encounter on your journey. As usual, documentation is provided to detail every edited aspect of the game. I'll be linking the document and the link to downloading this ROM hack in the description. but I will be having documentation opened up in my second monitor. I finally have one of that, so I can provide all the major changes made to Pokemon. Be sure to use it if necessary. Otherwise, there's not too much else to say. We hope you enjoy our spin on Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2. Have fun? So let's get started. We're just gonna stick with boy. You know what? I recently got myself a. You know what? I'll do this because why not? This is such a derpy name, but whatever. Can you tell me a little about your friend, the older boy that lives nearby? We're just gonna be sticking with this canon name, Q. Okay, you'll be shortly be given a Pokemon, but you can use whatever you like. Let's get right to it. Time to visit our version of a tougher, updated Unova. This isn't as difficult as some of Drayano's other hacks, but it's still going to be a tough adventure, especially since we're going to flip challenge mode on. By the way, this is with EVs, so this isn't going to be an EV-less playthrough. By the way, this video is being recorded on December 31st, so this is the one and only part of the playthrough that it's going to be winter. Unless I decide to do some clock manipulations, which I will very likely do. Oh, hi. Why, Aria Juniper? It's been far too long. What can I do for you? Wow, a Pokédex? For my child. Why, that's great. I think a journey would be a wonderful experience. What now? What now? She's already here? Oh, for Pete's sake, you never change. Once you decide on something, you just start going. Okay, Bianca, right. Bring a big green hat. Got it. Okay, no worries. Hi, Shaman. You were definitely there in the original game. This is definitely something that happened in White 2. We will encounter Shaman throughout our journey, but we will not be able to catch it until post game. Okay, I'm home. And guess what, honey? I got some big news for you. Alright. Let's speed up the Texas. Fast, and this would be sex. Save before IR. Yeah. My old friend Professor Juniper called me today for the first time in ages. It's your big day today. Juniper's assistant Bianca is waiting to give you a Pokemon. To be young again. I know. Have a wonderful time in your travels. I'll always be there if you need me. Okay, sweetie, don't forget to save your game first. Alright. So for some context, Pokemon White 2 is actually the very first Pokemon game I ever played. Do not ask me why I skipped White 1. It's just the way it happens. 10 years ago is when, 11 years ago, I guess at the time of, recorded this, was the very first Pokemon adventure I ever, had, and that's when I got hooked on the series. Alright, you're all set for adventure. Good luck out there, kids. So, I have played, White 2 Redux before, but, I played it on an earlier version of it, like version 1.1 or something. I think it was version 1.1.1. Later versions of, White 2 Redux added this. You interact with the Wii over here. Looks like you can enter some cheat codes. So you can add money, rare candies, master balls, berries, shiny charm, oval charm, max repels, sacred ash, gems, recollect gift Pokemon. I think we might need to do that to get certain Pokemon to fill out the Pokédex, but we'll see. Forward, Recession, Illiterate. I don't know what these bottom 3 options do, but whatever. Alright, we're not going to use cheat codes for now. Likely we won't throughout the playthrough. We're also going to try to avoid using items in the middle of battles, but if some stupid stuff happens, then it might be unavoidable. It is Pokemon after all. And this is our obligatory Power Science guide. I need to get running shoes as soon as possible. Hi, Bookie! Hey, did you get a Pokemon yet? There aren't any Pokemon trainers around here, and I'm getting bored. What's that? A person named Bianca's giving you a Pokemon? Really? Okay, if you get a Pokemon, take really, really good care of it, okay? Yeah. Okay, let's go get your Pokemon. There's something I have to do, and to do that, I need someone I can trust beside my partner Pokemon. A person I can trust. That's right! I'm talking about you! It seems like you got good instincts. Trust your instincts. Trust your partner. You head on home. Okay. Okay, big brother. Bye-bye, puppy. Okay, I really should have put more thought on my name. Alright! Let's go find a person named Bianca. Alright, so he just follows you. And we are followed at the speed of snail. Wait! I was just in the Pokemon Center, and there wasn't anyone like that there. I wasn't even trying to enter. That's weird. Welcome, welcome. I'm the key bearer. The keys I shall grant to you, and then off I go. This process, it may appear odd, but fear not, for it works. Alright, we're going to be receiving both the easy mode key and the challenge mode key right here. In the original White 2 and Black 2, you get these by completing the game. You get these by completing the game, and it's version exclusive. It's a very bizarrely implemented system, but it is what it is. But it's way better here. Oh, we're getting access to White Forest in Black City right now. I forgot about that. I must ask one final thing of you. You must save your game. Alright, let's go save our game and let's flip on challenge mode. Huzzah! So I depart. Enjoy your new challenge. He dipped. He's gone. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, so in order to select your keys, you reset the game. Mode selection keys can now be transferred with oh, whoops. Mode selection keys can now be transmitted with the Universe Link's key system. So yeah, in order to activate our keys, we go to Univalink and go to key system. Memory Link is useless, unfortunately, in this because I definitely used an original DS console. That's definitely what's going on here. It's fine. Anyways, we can now utilize our keys. Oh wait, whoops. Key system settings. We shall set difficulty to challenge mode. I like how Adriano acknowledged that Renegade Platinum is easy. Look at the description to there. We can't do anything with Mystery Door yet, but the good news about this is that this is not version exclusive. This isn't version exclusive anymore, so that's good. What's this set to? Okay, it's already set to White Forest. That's fine. Alright, we have easy mode. We have easy mode, sorry, not easy mode, challenge mode activated. Alright, let's go ahead and receive our starter Pokemon and go over the different changes made to them. Oh, I get it! The Outlook is the Spirit's most famous spot. I bet Bianca's up there looking at the scenery. Come on, go get your Pokemon ready. Alright, gonna go ahead and save right now because I'm probably gonna be doing some resetted because I'm just that guy. I am that guy, ladies and gentlemen. It's so pretty. Hey there, don't you agree? Yeah, this Black 2 and White 2 is definitely the game that shows that Game Freak has mastered the DS system at this point. Which I hope so which I hope so, because this is like the 5th mainline Pokemon game on the console. But the DS has also had a really long life. Oh, my name is Bianca. I'm the assistant of the Pokemon Professor, Professor Juniper. By the way, I'm looking for someone. Do you know a person named Bookie? No! Oh wait, you're Bookie. Wow, you're exactly like what I heard. Illusion of voice. Nice to meet you. I have a really important request to ask of you. Would you help us complete the Pokédex? This is something that I want to do this time around. Your support will help Professor Juniper's research move forward. Anyway, fill out the Pokédex is totally fun. Oh, I can save right here. Well, don't mind if I do. Okay then, ta-da! In there is your Pokemon that will be your partner. Alright, so the starter Pokemon in general has received a lot of changes this time around. So, first big thing about starter Pokemon this time around, their hidden abilities is now one of their standard abilities. That's a major thing about starter Pokemon in this game. So we end up with Snivy with Contrary off the bat, Tepig with Sheer Force, we'll get to that soon, and we also have Oshawott with Shell Armor. So, let's go over the major changes. Snivy. So, if you're familiar with competitive Pokemon, you're probably familiar with the concept of Contrary Superior. This was not available in Generation 5. It only became available in Generation 6 onwards. But now we have access to it. It has Contrary now, and an important thing to note is that Servine is superior in this romhack is Grass Dragon. It is a dragon type. The stats have also been slightly buffed for superior. It has slightly more special attack, slightly more HP, but that's pretty much it. But the fact that it's a dragon type means that it can utilize Draco Meteor and sharply raise its special attack, which is absolutely insane. If you're like brand new to Volt White 2 Redux, I recommend Snivy because this is the starter I chose in my first Volt White 2 Redux playthrough on an earlier version, and it absolutely mauled some later game fights, which is quite a sight to behold, if I say so myself. Next up, we have Tepig, by far the most changed of the three. Its hidden ability is typically Thick Bat. In Volt White 2 Redux, it is changed to Sheer Force, which is a very, very good ability. With Sheer Force, it can absolutely take advantage of Life Orb, which may or may not get in this playthrough, we don't know. Or I personally don't know. I know that in challenge mode, you absolutely, it's much harder to because the vendors are turned off. Anyways, the big thing about Tepig is that Pignite and Enbor is Fire Ground instead of Fire Fighting. And as an Enbor, and when it's Enbor, Sheer Force will change to Bolt Breaker. As well as that, its stats have been, redistributed significantly. it lost a lot of its special attack. It had 100 base special attack at first, which is not needed on Emboar. Instead, it got 5 more HP, 15 more defense, and 15 more special defense. So this one is bulkier, and it's slightly stronger because it's 125 instead of 123. So it's now Fire Ground, it's bulkier, and it shed away some of its special attack, and it has Mold Breaker. And look at its move pool, it now can take advantage of new powerful ground moves like High Horsepower, which is new to this game. However, the big selling point of Emboar in Volt White 2 Redux is the fact that its move at level 66 is Victini's signature V-Create. That's right, you can have Emboar use V-Create, which is pretty freaking hilarious when you think about it. And finally, Oshawott. So, Oshawott is probably the least changed of the 3. It now has Shadow Armor at all times. But the big thing now is that Duwat and Samurott is now water fighting. Which is a very fitting change for it. As I mentioned earlier, this game was made shortly after Legends Arceus, so even with Hisui and Samurott now existent being Water Dark, this is still kind of a very fitting way to transition Samurott into this ROM hack. Something to note is that the new secondary typings for the 3 starters was something that was done all the way back in the original Volt White 2 and Blaze Black 2, so this was like 10 years already in the making. Anyways, the big difference for Samurott this time around is that it is slightly specially bulkier. It gained 5 more in special defense, and it gained 2 more in special attack. So, it now has 100 attack, 110 special attack, so still very much a mixed attacker. I'm personally a little bit more lukewarm on Samurott in this ROM hack, but it is definitely an improvement here over how it is in the vanilla game. Anyways, let me check. Aha! It does! Okay, so Samurott is capable of learning Sacred Sword, which is absolutely going to be your best fighting type move throughout the playthrough, until you get close combat at level 66. However, Samurott's big claim to fame is that in level 70, it can learn Shell Smash, which is something that it's never been able to do throughout all of Pokemon. So that's your big selling point, but you do have to wait a long time for you to get to that. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, Superior was my first starter in Volt White 2 Redux. So I'm not going to do it this time around. Instead, I'm going to be doing Tepig this time around. I am very interested to see how Fire Ground Tepig works in this ROM hack. Something to note is that getting Snivy means that you're giving Emboar to your rival, and in my opinion, Emboar is a Pokemon that is very good at what it does, but when it doesn't do, it's much easier to exploit, which is why another reason why Snivy's easy is that I think it makes the rival the easiest he could be. But it is what it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick up our starter. Alright. Let's go ahead and choose our nickname. This would be the Chunk! Actually, this would be more than just Chunk. This would be Chunk Prime! Wait, what am I doing? I can do this. This would be Chunk Prime! Or Chunk Prim! Curse you, word limits! We got ourselves a Pokédex. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our Pokemon. It's holding an Oranberry. Serious nature. Its attack It's nature's well, not nature, but it's crap, what's this called again? I forgot. Also, nice voice crack me. I have a neutral nature, and I have 12, 10, 9, 10, 10. Let me go check the IV calculator real quick. Okay, I checked back the analytics. I got some really good stuff with the Tepic. Not good HP or special attack, unfortunately, in terms of IVs, but I have a potential 14 to 31 IV in attack, which is exciting to say the very least. We'll see how much this Tepic will evolve later on. I wanted to check the IV calculator in case I want to reset, but I think I'll stick to this Tepic for now. Anyways, let's go. The normal thing to do to get an okay before sending someone out there, right? Hey, how long are you complaining on keeping me waiting anyway? Hey, what's that? So that's your partner, huh? That's great! My sister already said so, but take really good care of your Pokemon. Got it? So what's that you're holding there? It's a Pokédex. Contemplating if I bother. Please give me a Pokédex too! I want to get stronger! If I have a Pokédex that can learn more about Pokemon, that will make me tougher, right? I don't know why I did that. Who are you again? I'm you! I'm going to travel to Unova region with my Pokemon partner in order to search for something very important. He's out for blood. Well, okay. I don't really get it, but going on a journey is always good. Anyway, I just happen to have another Pokédex on me. It looks like Pokemon distribution has really changed in comparison to 2 years ago, so the more the merrier. That's a reference to the fact that in Black and White 1, you can only encounter Unova Pokemon until the post-game, but that's not the case in Black 2 and White 2. Let's see how good a trainer you are. I'll use my Oshawott that I raised from an egg. He just conveniently hatched an egg that's strong against my partner. Very convenient. The universe hates me. Anyways, time for a Tackle Simulator. So, minor UI change made in 1.2 Redux. The HP color is now gold instead of just white. Anyways, time for Tackle Simulator. Also, it's 1 level higher than me, which is definitely fair. Oh, yeah, I'm winning this. Start of every Pokemon game. Tackle Simulator MP4. Is this really a speed tie? Yeah, it's a speed tie. That's really funny. Anyways, we get to keep our Oranberry, which is cool. Got 2 levels from that. And got Smog as a result. So, we can beat grass types harder, I guess. I lost. This is different than battling with wild Pokemon. Well, whatever. I'm just happy to know that you're a trainer I can count on, but that explains why he's level 6. Cool, I'm heading off first. Get stronger. Get faster. Be smarter. The Pokemon on both sides did their best, but this little one is still weak, so battle to make it with it and make it stronger. Alrighty, let's go make your Pokemon better at the Pokemon Center. It's like the best place ever for Pokemon who battle and get hurt. Yeah, it's free healthcare. The Pokemon Center is the same no matter where you are. Let's go inside. Okay, I'll show you around the Pokemon Center. The Pokemon Center heals Pokemon for free. You should bring Pokemon here anytime during a week. Alright. So this is basically just Pokemon Center tutorial. we have here the PC. And this here's the shops. So in Vault Y2 Redux, the Pokeballs are way less expensive, so you can just buy a lot of balls and take advantage of the fact that there's a lot of Pokemon within the routes in comparison to the vanilla game. Do you have anything? Nope. Alright. Oh, nice to meet you. You must be Bianca, right? Your bookie picked up it then. Looking good. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, take these. They're running shoes. Yes, we gained the basic human ability to run. A perfect fit. I'll read the instructions to you. You just hold the B button. Now, you and Tepa can run anywhere you want. This is for me. And we got time map. Why are there 2 town maps? I want you to give the other one to my big brother. That's a good idea. Even if it's a single road to the ocean, have a town map is always nice. I mean, if you use a town map, you know all about what the Unova region is like. You guys, just watching this makes me happy. Alright, we're heading for Route 9. So, a little bit of things are different in Route 9. Alright. We have movements, ladies and gentlemen! I'm pretty sure it's this building. Whenever that. No balls? Going to the next town was a big adventure when I was a kid. Oh yeah, I'll give you something I always used to take me back then. Now, where to look for it? Now, where is it? I'll look for it, sorry. So, we'll come back here once we beat Sharon. Alright, might as well explore around the town a little bit. Trainers are the ones who have their Pokemon partners in battle. I hear gym leaders are really strong trainers. Depends. To be honest, I don't want my son to go on a journey. I mean, his goal is, but there's no parent who doesn't wish for his or her child to grow. Good, sir. Be sure to not spoil Hugh's motivations in this playthrough. If Hugh loses his way on the path or in life really, please help him, will you? He's the kind of person who, well, lets the rage build inside him. Let the rage build inside you, boy. Keebler. Yeah, this is Hugh's house. Huh, is that a kitchen? I never really, see buildings with kitchens on the second floor. It's typically, almost always on the first floor. I wonder if such a thing is a thing in real life. I mean, it must at somewhere. Oh, wait, let me go ahead and remove the Oranberry. Wait, what? Hey Boogie, you can go without... Oh? You're typic. Okay, this is a going away gift. Don't be shy, take it. Oh! I was not aware you get the bicycle immediately. Certainly makes it much easier to get around the region. I see. I love to read news and information about the city displayed in the electronic bulletin board. The bulletin board used to be way more important in the first game for various different reasons. Alright, I'm gonna raise the volume of the game a little bit. Alright. Hi, Jirachi. Bye, Jirachi. He felt as if all your wishes could come true. So we won't get to see Jirachi until post-game. And yeah, the Jirachi cutscene completely replaces the Bianca catching tutorial. That's a little quality of life thing. Yep. You know what? I'm searching for Pokemon in the tall grass. There's an enormous variety of Pokemon to find. This time around, that actually is true. There's a lot of Pokemon in the route here. For instance, we can find Starly here. Honestly, I think Tackle might be stronger on this tactic. You know what? It's weekend. We might as well just chuck a ball. 50? I didn't realize we got 50 of them. Yeah, even with Ember being stabbed, Tepig's physical attack is just much higher than special attack. I do not know if, what Pokemon I'm gonna have in my team, by the way. Alright, but Petra here is, completely vanilla. Alright, well, catching this Patrat, let's talk about some differences revolving around these Pokemon. So Patrat, this time around, got a bit of a stat buff. Not that big of a stat buff, but both Patrat and Watchog have stat buffs. But an important thing about both Pokemon is the fact that their hidden ability, Analytic, now replaces, Runaway/Eliminate, so it's way more likely to get Analytic Patrats in your team. You there, traitor! My name is Alder. I just happen to be the champion of the previous game. I'm a trader with a keen interest in the world. One of my goals is to tell people about how wonderful it is to walk towards the future together with Pokemon. And I'm also here to tell people how to get their ankles broken. And you are... Bookie from the Spirit City. Help! I feel uncomfortable. Your Tepig is a fine-looking Pokemon, but you're not exactly a seasoned trainer yet. Indeed, I'll train you a little. Follow me. Alright, just gonna go ahead and deposit our goods. Oh wait, actually, let me check this. It seems to be neutral nature, but it does have a an attack. Crap! I already forgot what this is called. Alright, changes made to Starly. So it's hidden ability, Reckless can now be applied to its normal ability list. Unfortunately, we caught one that isn't that, so if I want to have one in my playthrough, I have to look for others. Oh wait, but this does evolve into a Staravia that has Intimidates. Yep. Okay, so an important thing to note is that Staravia can now have the Intimidate ability over Kenai, so that's something important to know. But in the meantime, we're just going to deposit you. We're going to deposit my Kenai Patrax. Alright, and I'll meet you back outside. Alright, we're back outside. Oh, that's right, Bookie. Are your Pokemon well? Your Pokemon are always doing the best for you, the trainer, so you must always be kind to them. My house is just a little farther. Stop by the Pokemon Center first if you'd like. Alright, so Flocessy Town is a way more important town in this game than it is in the vanilla Black 2 White 2. Right. I'm pretty sure one of these guys gives you an item. Yep, this guy just gives you a potion. Bags are sure cool. Items in your bag are automatically sorted by type. Yep, you gotta love RPGs and their, like, infinite-sized bag of spaces. This is just a nice calm town. And this here is a clock tower. Are you happy you're able to train Pokemon? Right, me too. Very thoughtful conversation. People always think the past or the future would be so wonderful, but the great time we're spending with Pokemon is right now! Right here, right now! In the morning, my Pokemon come to wake me up when they're hungry. At nights, my Pokemon get tired from playing and will take up the whole bed. Oh, it fills me with so much joy. The wonders of living with Pokemon. Do you know about type matchups? Your first Pokemon will do very well against certain type of Pokemon. I have a Pokemon that can help you. Do you want it? Oh, wait. Okay, so this is a new Gifts Pokemon for Volt White 2 Redux. So you're given a Pansage here. If you choose Tepig. If you choose Snivy, you'll be given Pansear, and if you choose Oshawott, oh wait. I'm really not smart. I'm sorry, if you choose Oshawott, you're given Pansear. If you choose Snivy, you're given Panpour. I'm very smart, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so this is basically tutorial land. Hey, this way, shall we start trading? By the way, why are you holding on to 2 town maps? Oh, this is your friend's town map, is it? Your friend is the one with the Oshawott, isn't he? Just so happens he was trading his Pokemon on Route 20. Well, if that's the case, you should go give him the town map first. Just follow this road that goes to Route 20. So, this is an important reason why I decided to start today at December 31st. Because it's still snowing these routes, which doesn't matter. I'm just now realizing. Cool! We shall look at the eyes. Alright, first, second trainer battle. We shall tackle his Pokemon to death. Oh, crap. Burn! Zigzagoon! The goons! But yeah, Zigzagoon's a Pokemon that you can get early game as well. Speed tie? Alright. Alright. The Bide Patrats gave me a little bit of a scare, but it is what it is. By the way, I'm not using Advanced Station in my playthrough. I'm just not bothering. I'm pretty sure just hit an item here. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, what are you bringing to the table? Yeah, here's our Pokémon. Alright, let's go over some mons that you can get now. Or some different changes made to mons. Alright, so Purloin. So important thing about Purloin, its hidden ability is now a standard ability you can have. And outside of that, looking at Lightbird, alright, Lightbird received a slight stat buff. It now has 90 in its attacks, which is like barely much of a difference, but it is technically a buff. Alright. Oh no, not a Sunkern! I will continue to tackle you to Kingdom Come. I don't know if Sunkern got buffed in this. Alright, outside of that, Lightbird's pretty much unchanged. Or virtually unchanged. But, next we have, Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon in itself received a pretty notable stat buff. It's now base 38, base 40 attack in its, baby stage. Which is a pretty good buff for in the very early game. So, that's something you should definitely consider. Alright, Spearow received some interesting changes. So, it now has more. It is now a bulkier Pokemon. It is base it is base 50 HP, base 40 defense, which is 10 on both of the stats, which is a pretty sizable buff. It's still no match for my pig. Alright. Oh wait, I forgot to check the hero. Hold on. Alright, something to know about Spearow is that it now evolves at level 21, which I honestly forgot if that's earlier or later than it normally is. But Spearow received a notable stat buff. Like Fearow, it is noticeably bulkier. Now it base 85 HP, and oh, that's annoying. Oh, please don't paralyze me. Okay, thank you. Okay. It has base 95 attack. It has base 80 defense and base 64 special defense. So some pretty notable buffs there. But the main claim to fame for Spearow is the fact that it now has some new abilities. Instead of Keen Eye, it now has its hidden ability Sniper as one of its normal abilities, and it also has Intimidate now. Very notable plus for this Spawn. But a big thing about both Spearow and Fearow is that both of them are no longer double flying. They're just pure flying, which is a very rare type in Pokemon. Alright, next up we have Sunkern, which got buffed, as you would probably expect. It is now base 50 HP, which is up from 30. Actually, the big notable thing is that its defenses are buffed. It previously had 30-30-30 defenses, but now it has 50-50-50 defenses. And a very hilarious thing is that its hidden ability Early Bird has been replaced with Chlorophyll, which is one of its normal abilities, which is pretty funny. But Sunflora is also a much improved in this ROM hack, as it is now base 125 special attack, and it's now base 85 defense. Noticeably bulkier in the physical side, and it hits harder. Just good things all around. But the big thing about Sunflora is that its hidden ability, its ability Chlorophyll, its normal ability, has been replaced with Droughts, making it an asset in Sun teams, if possible. It's very rare. Actually, I think this is the only Grass-type Pokemon with access to Sun Sending ability, which is very rare among Pokemon. Anyways, while I walk back to the Pokemon Center, let's talk about our next Pokemon here. Actually, I'll just pause and we'll get to it. On the way back, I have discovered a Seedox, which is definitely not here in the vanilla game. I am very curious if our weak Edberg can one-shot it. It does. Seedox is a very weak Pokemon. But anyways, something that I forgot to mention is that Linoon got buffed in this ROM hack. It did lose 1 point in defense and special defense, but it's more than made up for its significant buff in HP. I'm actually going to go ahead and save right now, because the big battle is about to come up. So, anyways, we should now move on to, might as well talk about Seedox now. Seedox! Early Bird has been moved to its hidden ability, and instead it's Rattled for its secondary ability. But a notable, and the same thing applies with both Nuzleaf and Shiftry. But outside of that, the line has been virtually unchanged from normal. Anyways, behold! They completely forgot to implement this tile with Pokemon, which is pretty funny. Alright. Hi, you. Oh, nice. Nice. I put too quickly. Alright, let me see how stronger you've become. Come at me. Alright, second rival fight. Oh yeah, Tailo. So, this was also the case in the original Bull White too, but the rival's bird Pokemon that he uses is now Tailo instead of Pidgey, or not Pidgey, Pidove. That did nothing, my god. Okay, I'm Defense Curlin. Especially since he's doing that. Alright, in this fight he has 3 Pokemon, which is 2 more than it normally is. Or, actually, no, he has 2 Pokemon. Wait, what am I saying? I think, actually, I don't remember. It's been a while since I played the vanilla game. Alright, here comes Oshawott. That did nothing. Okay, I need to switch, because that attack drop is actually pretty sucky. Alright, here we go. Bad Sage, sick him! nearly one-shots us, but it seems like he doesn't have his grass move, his water move yet. Oh, never mind, he does. But I think we live. No, we don't. My God. All right. This is looking bad, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, I think this might be a loss, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that did way too much damage. And he has an Orange Berry too. I came into this fight unprepared. Yeah, I think I might need to. I think I'm just gonna white out. Oh, unless we get a crit? Nope. Yeah. Oh well, that is our first whiteout. I was not prepared for this fight. I don't even know what his last Pokemon is, which is the worst part. Alright, we're going to give Tepik the Orange Berry now. And let's see if we can get better success this time around. Alright, we'll meet you all back. Alright, so after giving it some thoughts, I discovered that there is actually 2 Pokemon here that I think I'm going to add to the team. 2 mainstays of the team that is found in this grass, and one of these team members can only be found in winter. So let's go ahead and find him, and I'll get back to you on what we will encounter. Oh, here. So this here is a very important encounter because this is a winter explosive encounter in this place. So, and fun fact, Vanillite is actually not catchable in the wild in normal Black 2 and White 2. And the important thing about Vanillux is that the final Vanillite is that its final evolution, Vanillux, is part Fairy type in this mod, so that's a very important consideration if you want this one in your team. I do think it's actually a worthy inclusion if you wish to add it, but ultimately it's up to you. By the way, this is not the team member. I just feel like I'm catching it because it's winter right now and might as well take advantage of that. We got it. Negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. I like how they show specifically Fahrenheit, knowing that that is what most people in the United States is going to follow. Anyways, I'll get back to you all in the next encounter. Alright, so over here we have a vanilla encounter. This is a Suwaddle. And according to the changelog. So it now evolves into Swabloon at level 21. Swabloon is also buffed with increased HP, which is very notable. And Leavanny, it can now learn Play Rough, which is a very notable buff. But outside of that, it's pretty much the same evolution line, so nothing too noteworthy for Suwaddle. Anyways, I'll get back to you on the next encounter. Ooh. You can find Cubone in this area. This is actually one of my team members in Volt White my first Volt White 2 Redux playthrough. It ended up being pretty good mid game, but Marowak is not that great of a Pokemon. I learned by the end game. It did end up being very helpful by the end game. But hey, maybe it's different this time around. Anyways, I'll get back to you on the next encounter. Ooh, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I just realized it right now, but our starter has been being sent out in the Premier Ball. So that's pretty That's pretty cool. Anyway, Swine Up is going to be one of our team members. Mammal Swine's going to no. Crap. Alright, well, Swine Up is going to be one of our team members. I'll get back to you on how the Swine Up is going to be like when I ultimately catch it. But that is the winter exclusive encounter, so you can't. I think you might be able to get it later in the game. Not winter exclusive, but it is winter exclusive right now, so might as well take advantage of the fact that it's winter for this one and only day, and I'll get back to you when I get it. Or what the next encounter, notable encounter. Oh! Well, we have another pretty big encounter. We have Ralts. Alrighty. So this is one of the most annoying Pokemon to catch because it's one of the teleported ones. Oh no! Please don't use it! Oh. Okay, cool. So if you want an early game psychic type, there you go. You have a Ralts. Let me see if it got buffed or changed. Oh, it did get buffs. It's actually, it has more special attack and it's, more specially bulky. So that's pretty cool. Alright, same thing applies with Curlia. Alright, Gardevoir is virtually unchanged, but let's see if Gallade is. Oh, Gallade got changed. It lost 5 points in special defense, but gained 5 in speed, so it's now base 85 speed. So there you go. But the big thing about Gallade is that its ability Steadfast has been its normal Steadfast ability is now its hidden ability Justified. And the other, it got a complete overhaul in standard abilities. Instead of Steadfast, it can now be Justified or Hypercutter, so that's a pretty notable change. The ability Sharpness did not exist yet, so unfortunately the developers did not have the foresight to implement that yet. Alright, well, next encounter, here we go. Alright, during our excavative encounters, we have indeed captured a Seedox. It is now part of the Pokédex. Well. I wasn't surprised for it to take this long to find a Pidove. This is the regional bird of Unova, and it's infamously not very good. I mean, same thing with Pidgey and but we had a good streak until Pidove happened. But let's see how much Pidove changed this time around. It got entirely redistributed stats. Its attack and special attack has been swapped. And it's now has new abilities. It's or just a new ability. Big Pets have been replaced with Unaware. I'm not sure if Pidove is a very good user of Unaware, but it is an option. Tranquil has... Oh, I didn't mean to knock it out. But Tranquil also got its attack and special attack swapped, and it's actually got slightly buffed defense. And 1 point more in speed, which is cool. It can now learn Hurricane, by the way, which is something it apparently couldn't do previously, so that's cool. But the big thing about the Unpheasant line is that Unpheasant, it too got its attack and special attack swapped. Oh, there's the Swine Up. And it's base 110 its special attack, to be more specific. Base 110 special attack with access to Hurricane, and it's base 95 speed instead of 93. So, Unpheasant's got some pretty good buffs. It still has Unaware, and it also still has Super Luck and Rivalry, so these are some options you can use. Something notable is that I don't know if it had this in the base game, but it has access to Hypnosis, so you can do knockdown stuff as a You can do knockdown stuff as an unpheasant, which is pretty funny. But most notably, at level 63, it has access to Boom Burst, which is a move that isn't introduced until Gen 6. But Unpheasant is an... I haven't used an Unpheasant before, but this one sounds like a frightening user of Boom Burst, so that is something to consider. Anyways, we have finally gotten Swine up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Okay, so its hidden ability, Thick Fat, is now its normal. So its normal ability, Oblivious, and hidden ability, Thick Fat, has been swapped. It's now part of its normal abilities. The Peak Pokemon. Oh wait, no! I forgot to nickname it. Crap. Well, I will be right back, but something to note is that the Mamoswine line has been virtually unchanged outside of that, I think. Yep, the Mamoswine line has been virtually unchanged outside of the fact that it now has its ability and hidden ability is flipped. It now can learn Headlong Rush, which is pretty cool, but we won't get to that until much later. In the meantime, I'll be back and we'll see how good the Swinub is. I hate to inform you folks, but this Swinub is booty. We're gonna get a different one, ladies and gentlemen. I will be right back. Oh, this is an encounter I didn't know was here. We have here a Mankey. This is one of the early game fighting type options available that will definitely help you in the Spirited City Gym. But in my opinion, there's a better option coming up very soon. But let's see what Mankey brings to the table. Oh, it has so its ability Vital Spirit and hidden ability Defiant has been swapped. Defiant is now one of its normal abilities. And the same thing applies with Primate. Outside of that, they seem to be virtually unchanged. Outside of probably some moveset improvements, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'll get back. Anyways, on to the next encounter. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The #1 prime capture of this entire area. You can get a Bagon here, which is mind-boggling. It is specifically a, hold on. Oh, did I accidentally close my area sheets? Whoops. Well, it is a 4% encounter, which is pretty rare. But anyways, we are going to see if this Bagon has what it takes to be part of the team. This is the other team member that I'm looking forward to. Fortunately, I decided to use Rage for whatever reason. Oh, I forgot that's not how Rage works. Alright, let's see if we can catch this. I think this is a low catch rate Pokemon. I don't quite remember though. Yep, well, this will not be easy, ladies and gentlemen. It has access to Ember, which is pretty helpful. Oh, do I weaken it further? I think I do. Oh, I didn't think it would kill! Dang it! Well, that's my bad. Well, we'll be back to the next encounter. Oh, we got a new encounter here, a Lotad. This is another option that I kind of recommend for early game because Ludicolo. Okay. Ludicolo is covers both grass and ground, or grass and water slots of your team. So that's something to consider. By the way, in terms of changes for Bagon, it's now possible to encounter each of the evolutionary lines that hidden ability is one of their normal abilities, so that's something to consider. Yeah, Moxie Salamence now a lot more readily available. Anyways, on to the next encounter. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I did, witness the birth of a brand new team member. We just got, as a starter, Chonk Prime. But today, we have an additional member of our team. And his name, Super Chonk. So this is a lonely in nature Chonk with plus attack. This is possibly near max attack IVs, and this is unfortunately not great speed, but the defense may range a bit, and the other two is decent. But the funny thing is that it's capable of taking hits, which is buff in defense, despite this being a minus defense nature, so kind of weird how that turns out. But I think this is a decent enough swine up. By the way, I forgot to mention that I did get a bit of earlier. So, cool! Anyways, I'll be back when on the next encounter. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special encounter. This is a Meowth, who, is the rarest encounter in this route. Only a 2% chance of it showing up. And, in terms of its stats, it's basically just slightly more than max to attack. It's overall just still a okay at best attacker. Something to note is that its ability and hidden ability, Pickup and Unnerve has been swapped. Unnerve is now the normal ability, Pickup is now the hidden ability. So, I guess this does nerf, like, early game, Pickup stuff. So, that's something to note. Alright, and our very encounters, Tepic reached level 13, and it wants to learn Flame Charge. That's pretty, that's very noteworthy. We shall get rid of Ember for good. This is our physical attacker. I mean, everything so far is nothing but physical attacker, so that's not really saying much. Well, anyways, on to the next! Finally! After what it feels like 3,000 years! This is not the first time I encountered a Bagon, after the initial attempt. I encountered another one, actually I encountered two more, and both times I consecutively critical hit both of them. Which, that's so frustrating. I haven't put much thought into the nicknames admittedly, so, which I should do because this took me a while. Plenty of time for me to do something about it anyways, Sure, this, Rekka. Alright. Now the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen, is this Bagon any good? Much better. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Dredge the Bagon. Jolly Nature, plus speed, minus special attack. Near max attack. Said possibly max attack EVs or IVs, we don't know. Very good speed EVs. Unfortunately, near non-existent special defense. This mon will not take special attacks at all. It's holding the Dragon Fang, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this would be our Bagon. I'm good, and I think this Dragon Fang, it's also Sheer Force, which will turn into Moxie upon becoming Salamence. Now, last thing I'm gonna do, before battling the rival is, check if I can get a better Swinub, because... Oh, I also got second Valves. Because, this Swinub, while not bad, I could do better. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I think I'm good. This is good enough. Like, we're going to be spending a long time looking for Swinubs that will fit what I'm looking for at this rate. So it's better to just cut our losses and just move on. Unfortunately, this means but that means we could get Thick Fats. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, I have made an executive decision. And better, we have indeed obtained. Say hello to the true Super Chonk. Thick Fats this time around. Better stat distribution, IV distribution all around, included improved defenses, making this a much more bulkier form of Swinub. It is a neutral nature, which means it does lose out on an attack, but this Swinub is apparently near max out on attack IVs, which is pretty good. I will gladly take it. It's still very low in the defense, if I'm not mistaken, IVs, but I might be wrong. I think I might be mixing stuff up. But more importantly, is this new Bagons. Rekka has returned more powerful than ever, also rock and timid nature, but this time rockhead, and in general better stat distribute or IV distribution with better bulk, but especially much better special bulk, making it able to spawn special hits much better. It also this Rockhead ability will eventually turn into Intimidate, so its low defense IV will later be made up for by Intimidate's attack drop. This is a much bulkier form of Bagon, but it's generally very high attack overall. And overall, I think this is probably the Bagon I'm going to go for, but feel free to leave in the comment section which Bagon you prefer, Dredge or Rekka, in terms of like overall stats and abilities and all that. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode after defeating the rival again, so I'll meet you back there. It's revenge time, ladies and gentlemen, with the new and improved Pig Prime, or Chunk Prime. We shall defeat the rival this time around. And this time we have team members to support. I don't think there's anyone in this route in the ranch that I'm going to have as a team member. I did use a Lucario in my first Volt White 2 playthrough, or Volt White 2 Redux playthrough. So we're going to boost speed, which doesn't matter because I'm going to be faster than everything anyways. I one-shot, which I did not expect actually. I'm going to go ahead and boost my defense. Good. Good stuff. You're stronger than that. Are you sure about that, my dudes? Obviously I'm super over-leveled for this, but whatever. And this time, I remembered to keep the Oranberry. Ah, but he did as well! And here is the last one. Oh! Nice crit. We can still keep going. Nope! Level 14. I think that's like level cap, but I'm not doing level caps in this playthrough, by the way. It can't be! How could I have lost? I need to apologize to my partner. How did you lose? Preparation! Not bad. You're thinking about how to bring your Pokemon strength. I should be able to count on you for backup. What are you doing here anyway? Huh? A town map? She didn't have to do that. Thanks to you, too. We just left, and you've already helped me out. I thought it was likely around here. You were having a Pokemon battle, huh? It was nice to be young. Oh, is it nice to be young? Who are you? Who am I? I'm the owner of this ranch, and this is my wife. You should keep your Pokemon healthy and happy, right? I do not know if I can do a southern accent. Here, I'll give you this. Oh, this is a very important item, the Soothe Bell. It raises your friendship, as long as the trainer holds it. By the way, you didn't happen to see Herdy around here, did you? I can't figure out where they went. Our two Herdy are always together, and this is the first time one has wandered off, so I'm a little worried. You're a little worried? Are you kidding me? Your Pokemon will be lost forever. Whatever, I'll look. Okay, help out. Why do you get so mad? I think it's just plain somewhere in the ranch. I wonder. By the way, dear, if your Pokemon get hurt, let me know. I'll make them feel better for you. So she's an infinite healing. Cool. Alright, I think that'll wrap up this part of the playthrough. I hope you all enjoy this playthrough, and leave a like if you do, and comment. Which of the two Bagon do you think I should go for in this playthrough? In the meantime, I will see you next time. I really wish I had more to add on to that, but I really don't. Anyways, we have a lot to go through in Flocessy Ranch, and a good opportunity to raise up my other two Pokemon. Anyways, Happy New Year's Day, everyone! Even though this is likely going up after oh wait, no. This is being recorded New Year's Eve. This will likely be released on New Year's Day. So, yeah, my point still stands. Happy New Year's Day, everyone. Happy 2024. Bye.